This episode of the podcast is brought to you by patreon.com/lightscameranonsense. Visit patreon.com/lightscameranonsense to help support your favorite new movie podcast. Thanks, and enjoy the show. I was actually planning on it because I had never seen
That's
the
Casey's
Notebook.
sick movie, is The Notebook.
Oh, is it?
Sick movie.
Yeah.
Whenever you're sick, there's a specific movie you watch to relax.
I don't.
This is Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or Fantasia.
Or Fantasia.
Yeah.
If you listen to the
Or
podcast,
Star
you
Wars.
would know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've only listened to
I have like
half.
5.
You have way too many, honestly. I have a couple, actually, one very specific one, and it also helps me cry. If I feel like I need a good cry, I haven't cried in a while. Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
That's a very interesting and specific pick.
I know.
Never seen it, so...
Never seen it.
No,
It's so good.
There's a lot of movies
You would
I've
like
never
Wes
seen,
Anderson.
to be honest.
You should try watching like the trailer release for French Dispatch.
Yeah.
It looks good. Anyway. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lights, Camera, Nonsense, where we give you all the latest movie news you may have missed, and a bunch of other things, too. I need to edit this, because it's not just movie news anymore. We talk about a whole slew of things.
We do. Just a good coleslaw of things.
Ew. I hate coleslaw.
Me too.
Oh, good. We're all in agreement. Do you hate coleslaw?
It depends on where it's coming from. You know, if you go to Raising Cane's, they have really
Where do you
good
source your
coleslaw.
coleslaw?
Yeah, you have constant coleslaw
There's some
sources?
coleslaw's not good, some coleslaw is good.
I mean,
It
I don't
just
know.
really
Are we
depends.
good Texans for not liking coleslaw?
Well, I don't consider myself a Texan, so...
Oh.
Well, me neither,
Get
but
the
I still
hell
like
outta
coleslaw.
here.
Well, that's on you. Like,
I'm Nick, currently working out the mechanics of torquing Simmons.
and I'm Zach, the accidental swipe right Smith.
Oh, have you? I feel like you've done that one before.
Nope, definitely
No?
I'm not.
All right, and we have a special guest this week, or this episode. We do it
Yeah.
bi-weekly now. Introduce yourself.
Why don't you introduce me?
Put you to task.
No, because we have a whole thing.
Do the work, host.
Oh my goodness.
Dee Fielder, hello.
Oh, hello. Thank you for introducing me.
You're
Perfect.
welcome,
So
ma'am.
excited to be on the podcast.
Are you?
I've never actually been on a podcast before, so...
Do you have a cute middle name in which to degrade yourself with?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to aim it towards. I wanted you to do that yourself.
Special guest.
There you
Special
go.
guest.
Okay, yeah. Dee's special guest fielder. Great. And on February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, let's roll into the previews. Zach, we'll start with you. What have you been watching?
So you had tasked us specifically this week with a sort of romance theme.
I need you to get all sexy and heart-shaped things.
You're asking me to do things that I cannot do.
Oh,
And you can ask my wife, and she will.
I don't want to be in this conversation anymore. What'd you watch?
to.
Move on.
So for that theme, I accidentally watched Stardust.
Stardust.
Yeah.
What do you mean you accidentally watched Stardust?
Not accidentally in the fact that I don't like Stardust. Just I watched it before I was thinking it could be for the romance theme. And then Nick reminded me halfway through the week, and he's like, hey, by the way, remember that we have the romance theme? And I'm
Yeah.
like, ah, shit.
Well, I thought that you would have jumped the gun and just I don't know, gone with the topic. You knew it was going to be romance themed. It was the day after Valentine's
I
Day.
did, but I
so-
forgot. So I kind of stumbled into it.
Well, it turned out to be in your favor because
Stars
Stardust
Daredevil.
is so good.
Yes. Like, he popped up.
Well, he's the main character, so he doesn't.
Well, okay, like
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox. Yeah, I don't know why I said Matthew.
Matthew Fox.
No, I know why I said Matthew in
Courtney
Daredevil. that's what Matt
Fox.
Murdock. Electra calls him Matthew. So
Yeah.
Charlie Cox, Claire Danes,
Oh yeah.
fucking
Claire Danes is in that?
yeah, she's
and
the
Robert
star.
De Niro.
Not like the star of the movie. Well, yeah, kind of the star of the movie, but
Yeah.
the literal star.
Yeah, she's the
Oh.
Stardust.
I guess it's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
dates.
you should watch it again.
I
It's a
know.
great movie.
it's decent. I mean,
I don't know. I really like it. I think it's like a good modern equivalent to, like, say, The Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Yeah.
Yeah. Robert De Niro is in there.
Help me out. Who's the witch?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
oh, Michelle
Yeah,
Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I don't know
How
why
could
I was
you
like Claire
forget?
Danes. No,
And
we just
fucking,
talked about that.
God damn it. He showed up in 1917 as well. What's the guy?
Colin Firth.
No, not him.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, stop. Let me say the thing I'm
He was
going to
in
say
1917?
before you guess. No, when he's trying to cross, like he has to cross the bridge.
Yeah.
And he's riding in that caravan.
Yeah.
And he has to jump out.
Yeah.
Who's the captain or whatever?
Oh, Baldy McBalderson.
Yeah.
Who's in Kingsman.
Yep.
Oh, Mark Strong.
Mark Strong. Thank you. Yeah. Mark Strong is the villain.
Yeah.
The other villain. The human villain.
Yeah. It's a very convoluted, plot.
I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces, but it's still fairly straightforward, I think. But yeah, really fucking funny and just a good time.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would say definitely if it's been a while since you've seen it, go back and watch it.
You can probably find it anywhere
Definitely.
for less than $5.
Or you can just watch it on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
I think it's on Netflix.
Okay, well, you have to subscribe to
Or
Netflix. So that still costs money.
Amazon? Where did I watch it? I don't know. I
Google
can't
Play Movies.
It's all blending together.
Yeah, it all
now.
blends together. Additionally, I also watched 1917.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
In theaters?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't see how else you would.
Yeah.
Wink.
Fuck, that's a good movie.
So good.
I
I wish you'd seen it before the Oscars because it would.
Well, I did see it before the Oscars.
Oh, you did?
Technically,
Okay.
we just didn't talk about it.
That's
That's why actually when they were doing the Best Picture
yeah,
rundown, and they had this scene of him running
and running into the guy.
Yeah, he starts off slow and then he starts to pick up, and I was like, "Fuck, that's a good scene." 'cause
Yeah.
that is a good scene.
My scene, or my favorite scene from that movie is him running from the enemy soldiers in the
In the
burning
dark?
village.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
dark.
Mm,
You
yeah.
should see 1917.
I want to.
It's
we just
really
never
fucking
see new
good.
movies for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's okay. It took me how many months to see 1970? That came out December. Was it Christmas? Was it Christmas?
It wasn't Christmas Day. It was the week before Christmas. Was when I had to drive out to Plano to go see it
So
because it was a limited screening.
limited release was probably then, but
was like the
I
19th.
think widespread release. It must have been the
Around
weekend,
Christmas
yeah.
or Christmas time, end of December.
So it took me that long to go
Yeah.
see it.
I will probably
So
watch
no-
it just when it comes
Yeah.
out.
No
basically.
judgment.
That's okay. That's all right.
But
We all
yeah,
miss movies.
I would not have been mad, and I said this when you did the Oscar streams. I would not have been mad if that won Best Picture. I am, however, very happy that Parasite won.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
But yeah, great movie. And then the last thing I watched, hold on, I gotta pull up my list because I know there was one more thing. Oh yeah, oof. Way to end with a blah. I watched Man of Steel for the first time.
Wait, for the first time
For
ever?
the first time
Oh,
ever, I
wow.
had never seen it.
Interesting.
The plan was
Which one? Wait,
Man
is
of
Man of
Steel.
Steel the one?
2013.
Ah.
the first
Is that the
Henry.
one where he gets the airplane from going into space? Or is
No,
that
that's
different?
Superman
Returns.
Returns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They all blend
Totally
together.
different movie.
Very,
I actually
very
do
different
like that
tonally.
movie, even though a lot of people don't like it. So
I think Brandon Routh's Superman is better than Henry Cavill's.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's more of a. I don't know. He's like a pure soul type.
Yeah, he's like the golden age
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
So, and like Man of Steel, Henry
Henry
Cavill is so like Zack Snydery and like I have a lot of problems with that movie. I remember when it first came out, a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, that start though on Krypton is great," and it is good, but right from the start, you can just see how horrible that editing job is.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that
all
is-
over the place.
It is a fucking slapdash work if I've ever seen one. It's just
Quick cuts and everything.
yeah. Was definitely not a fan of that for sure. And to the point where I said it on Twitter where I was like, I don't understand how people were surprised by Dawn of Justice and Justice League
Yeah.
being like shit shows in terms of editing because Man of Steel is not that far behind it in that respect. I can't get over the fact that at one point Pa Kent just legitimately says, yeah, you should have let those kids drown.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fucking crazy.
it's
And
very
they try
dark.
to play it off of like, well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have. Maybe you should have. Like, no, you were literally telling a child who has super strength to let other children drown. You're
so
an
that you
asshole.
won't be discovered.
Yeah.
He was thinking more about him than the greater
Right,
good.
yeah.
It's called
It's just-
self-preservation.
Well, no, for real, it is. And they try to twist it later on in the movie where it's like, oh, well, he was just doing what he thought was best for you. And like, you needed to come to the conclusion on your own that you wanted to help people. But it's like, no,
That's not how kids grow up.
You're just a shitty person now. You've taken like one of the driving factors in like Superman's whole like mental ethos. Thank you.
Yep.
And like distorted it in a way that like it's almost amazing that he turned out to be okay.
I mean, he also had Russell Crowe for his other dad to actually tell him the right things to do. Like,
That's true.
You should be a symbol for peace.
That was another weird part of the movie for me when
The whole Christ thing.
no, not that
Metaphor?
that was there, but Zack Snyder always does that. He did that with
Sucker Punch.
Dr. Manhattan too. No, where Lois Lane is on the ship.
Yeah.
And like I guess Jor-El just has an AI that hangs out and is ready to go whenever.
Yeah.
And like this is the village spaceship, and he's just like somehow programmed his AI into it to come
All
out
in a
whenever
USB.
you put in a key. Yeah.
It's all in a USB.
But
great.
he's like semi real, like in the real world until, oh no, he legitimately is just kind of like floating around. All right. That's
When Michael Shane is like, get out of my
yeah,
face.
I'm going to have a conversation with the AI to the point where he's like, oh, so do you have the capacity for feelings like the old Jor-El? Well, let me tell you how I'm going to kill your son. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here?
It's really
It's called fiction.
Yes, I'm aware. There's a difference between good fiction and
Yeah.
bad fiction.
Yeah,
Very
it was very, very sloppy writing. I remember, though, looking back at Man of Steel, having watched Justice League and Batman v Superman, and thinking it's still so much better than what it could be. And then you get
Sure,
Aquaman
yeah.
and Shazam, which were far and above
Right,
better than these.
yeah.
And Wonder Woman.
Yeah, well, this all started because the only DCU films that I've seen are Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I
He's had a rough go.
I think that's it.
Oh.
What
Really?
it is, Suicide Squad. I don't count Joker because it's not.
It's
like,
not
It's
in DC,
DC, but
Technically, it's not DCEU, it's Worlds
yeah,
of DC.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So you're talking about like old Batman films too?
No.
No.
Just
Oh.
like part of the more recent attempt to do like the Avengers
Oh,
thing
okay,
that
okay.
Marvel's doing. I'm pretty sure Suicide Squad's the only one I've seen now that I think about it. Not counting Man of Steel now, obviously.
so I mean, you still need to watch Wonder Woman in time for
To
84.
drop, yeah. And
Yeah.
I have to watch Shazam, and yeah.
They're a lot more tolerable than Man of Steel.
Well, yeah.
They're still dark and gritty, but they're a lot more fun.
Last thing I'll say about Man of Steel is, wow, I remember when they were doing Dawn of Justice that Zack Snyder was like, oh, see, now you get to see from Bruce Wayne's perspective, like that whole dilemma of if we had a super being on Earth, like
The beginning
just
of it,
because he quote unquote helps you, he's also destroying things around you, so that like drives revenge.
That's the
It's
whole
like that's the plot of Dawn of Justice,
Yeah.
but he's trying to use it as an excuse for destroying like all that collateral damage in Man of Steel and all the blowback it got.
Yeah.
That is not what fucking happened.
You don't
If
write a whole story based on retcon.
But well, and that's what happened. Like he did that because of retconning, or at least trying to explain the damage. But when you watch that movie, that's not how it's filmed. It's
Right.
filmed in a way that it's like, oh, all this collateral damage is whatever, but at the end, Superman is still the hero. Like there are so many people who are
But
dead.
he snapped that guy's neck, though.
To the-
he's
to
a
the point-
murderer.
To the point where, well, that's actually like the weakest part of that argument,
Yeah.
because he's like Zod is in the middle of trying to laser people.
Yeah, people
So that's-
people were just jumping over the fact that he was trying to prevent people's death.
That is less of an issue for me. The issue I think more at hand is like there are several instances in continuity where Superman would just not have that fight there.
Yeah.
He would, and the whole point Zod's there is for him.
Yeah.
So why would he just stick around? I don't know. It's dumb.
Well, it's his
And-
first fight, you know?
Anyway,
Did you have a
no, not at that point.
UFC
It's
fight
not.
in your first fight?
At that point, it is his third fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say like the
All of
first
which-
fist fight I ever had. I put my thumb in my hand, so I fucking
yeah.
popped my thumb out of my hand.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't think any of this honestly matters because the only reason people watch that movie is for Henry Cavill. So just to look at him.
That's true. I mean, he is very attractive. I can't lie.
So attractive.
Oh, by the way, poor Amy Adams. Like, she got super shafted in that movie.
She gets shafted in every single DC movie.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Batman versus Superman, she literally did nothing the whole time.
Exactly.
Except be a pain and a
There's
nuisance.
the whole Batman versus Superman fight, and she's like, no, that's his mom's name. And then she throws the one thing that can kill the monster that's about to appear into a well, and then immediately goes and gets it once she realizes it's the only thing.
And then he has to save her.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I've just watched the whole movie then.
It's bad.
That's
it's bad. And we'll talk about
they have the same mom. That's all you need to know.
Oh, good to know.
We'll talk about the latest. I can't believe they use that as.
They don't have the same mom. Same mom's name.
I'm aware. I remember.
But the fact
Just
that
wanna
was a
clarify.
twist.
Yeah.
That's anyway. We'll talk about the latest DC EU Worlds of DC movie here in a little bit. Was there anything else you watched?
No, that was it. So if we want to go clockwise.
Yeah,
here?
let's do you.
Dee, what did you watch?
The Good Place, and that's about it. So
Nice.
there
You didn't
go.
even finish it. You didn't even
I
finish it.
have watched 2 full seasons of The Good Place.
Yeah, what is
almost
that,
in the span of
24?
less than a week.
That's 24 episodes or 12?
Yeah, there's 12 episodes this
Each,
season,
and I think the last
except
season is 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is so good.
It is. It's very bingeable.
It
Because
is.
it starts and ends immediately after each episode.
It's very bingeable button.
Yeah.
But it
that
wasn't
movie.
until like halfway through when I looked up like details on the show that I realized it literally says it in the title that it's directed by or created by Michael Schur,
Yeah.
who makes The Office and Parks and Rec and all this other stuff. So obviously it's going to be good.
That man knows what he's doing.
Yeah, except for the final seasons of every single one of his shows.
Yeah. You know what?
Give him a break.
It's funny actually that
This
you
one has the
mentioned
best
that.
season finale out of all.
It's funny that you mentioned that because Casey and I have The Office running on repeat like 24/7. And right now we're in the final season. And I think for the time it was probably like, it's definitely a slide in quality, but I think it's actually fine. There are way worse endings to shows. I don't know if you never watched Dexter all the way through.
No.
Man, that was unfortunate.
You said that about a lot of anti-heroes.
Game of Thrones. Okay.
Game of Thrones, yeah, exactly.
Breaking Bad.
Didn't Lost
That's
end
like
badly?
But that's like one of the most lauded.
No,
series.
I'm just saying, but like as an ending to a series starring an anti-hero.
I'm talking about from a quality standpoint.
Oh,
there are plenty of other shows that I think did it worse.
I mean, I never finished Breaking Bad, so take of that what you will. What else? Just that's it?
Yeah, and then I feel bad, but the guy's name, Michael's actor is Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. Yeah.
Which I was not familiar with, and I realized he was in Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And all of these other shows that I should know him from. And I'm like, oh, who is this guy? And then I look him up and I'm like, oh.
Just a classic TV actor. It's fine.
It's fine. He turned the lights off at the bar.
An actress who plays Tahini. Tahini?
Tahani.
Tahini was the
The
joke
drink?
in the thing. No,
Wow.
Tahini's the sauce.
Jeez. So this has become a sit down. Do you have a problem?
No. I only say Tahini because that was in her parents' will. They called her Tahini, like the sauce, and I got confused. Anyway, Tahani, it's like one of her first big acting roles in general, which is surprising because I think she's so good.
Jamila Jamil?
She was in, wasn't she in that Rebel Wilson movie? I think where she like bumps her head and everybody thinks she's slim.
Isn't it romantic?
Isn't it romantic? I think she was.
don't remember.
It was because
I saw the movie.
Maybe I'm misremembering it. I thought like Nick Jonas or someone else was in there.
It's the guy from Workaholics.
Oh, Adam Scott.
Adam
I'm
Levine.
not Adam. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Adam
what'd you say?
Levine.
No, it's not Adam.
Adam
That's Maroon
Levine.
5.
Oh, that's Maroon 5.
I was like,
Adam
what are
Devine.
you saying?
That's Adam
Yeah.
Devine. It's not my fault, all right? They're spelled the exact
There's
same.
so many
It's with a D
goddamn
and L.
Adams.
Jamila
not my
Jamil
fault.
is correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was in Robot Chicken, actually. DuckTales.
Who's she DuckTales?
Woohoo.
Gondra D in one episode
Oh.
from
so
the
like a guest.
2019 series.
guest
of
Oh, it's one of the
DuckTales.
newer ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's on a lot of stuff. 7 things. And most of them are TV shows.
Well, she's most known for Tahani in The Good Place.
Yeah.
And she's been in a little bit of a controversy recently, too.
Bummer.
It's people trying to be upset about something and then trying to confront a celebrity based on something that they've said in the past. It's all just garbage. Just like, if you don't like somebody, if you don't like a celebrity or their work, just move on. Don't.
Hashtag cancel Nick.
Yeah. Nick is over party. That's just great. Well, I've been busy watching a whole bunch of things. I watched
Yeah, stop going to see things in the movie theaters.
I'm sorry. All right, I literally have
things so much.
I have all the time. Well, okay, I watched 4 movies. 2 of them were on Netflix, so fuck you.
Okay.
The theater of the home theater, and the other 2 were in the actual theaters. So I'll do the Netflix ones because it's kind of topical with romance, rom-com. I watched To All the Boys I Loved Before. Mm-hmm. And then I watched To All the Boys I Loved Before 2 P.S. I Love You, 2 Boys, 2 Furious.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
This does
2
not
Boys,
exist.
2 Furious. Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, that sequel just dropped.
It literally just dropped like 2 days ago.
Yeah. So how was it? I've seen bits and pieces of the first movie. Casey liked it, and she actually just watched the second one today.
Oh, well, I'd love to hear her thoughts.
Yeah, she's not here.
Yeah.
She liked it. She said that I asked her if she thought it was better or in line with the first one, and she was like, "Yeah, it's pretty much the same."
It's pretty much the same, but at the same time, and I looked it up in the middle of me watching the movie. My fault, maybe. But I found out that it's actually part 1 and part 2 of a trilogy.
Yes.
So there's a third film coming out. Mm-hmm. This very much feels like an Empire Strikes Back. It just kind of ends.
You're saying it's the best movie of the trilogy.
I'm sorry. That's a bad comparison. It's a part 2
It's a
in a
Godfather
trilogy.
part 2.
No, that's a better comparison. No, it's part 2 in a trilogy of a series that I wasn't expecting to have a third film, so it's like it just kind of ends. But it was part 2 of a trilogy that I wasn't expecting, and it was just like the second movie is at the end of the first movie, she ends up with one boy, right? One of the boys she loved before. She wrote letters as she was falling in love with these boys when she was younger.
She puts them in a box.
Puts them in a box, and then her sister mails them out like a bitch. The sister's actually great.
Yeah, she's like 12.
She's like 12. Yeah. But like the second movie ends like a week later, and because the movie was filmed 2 years later, the little sister grows up in a week.
It's a really big growth spurt.
Yeah, it's It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 situation. Yeah. But she falls in love with one boy at the end of the first movie, and then she finds out that one of the other letters to another boy that was never talked about in the first movie shows up, and he gets it, and he's all nice and is very, not preppy, but he's cooler. He's a lot cooler than the first boy she falls in love with. And then she's like, I don't know, it's typical rom-com teenage bullshit that we all went through in high school.
Okay.
We all went through in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I also remember the time where I hid my notes for all the people I liked in a box, and then my younger sibling, who I don't actually have, shipped them out to everyone.
Yeah, definitely. I had the same experience. Thank you.
So anyway,
it's a common high school occurrence.
Such a trope.
So she's trying to figure out if she still loves the guy because he's still talking to his ex and all that. And then she's like, all right, I'll kiss the new boy at
his new boy.
At the climax. Yeah. So you're like, oh, he's the new boy. He's the Taylor Lautner
Gross.
To Noah Centineo's Robert Pattinson.
What the fuck does that mean?
Is this some Twilight reference?
What the fuck did you say to me?
Yes, it was a Twilight reference. So he's like the werewolf to the Noah Centineo's vampire.
Who's Noah Centineo?
Noah Centineo is
the main guy.
He's Netflix's teenage bad boy. He's in basically all the rom-coms on Netflix.
He was in fuck, what else was he in?
He was in a
You keep going.
He was in an actual like theatrical release recently. So, is that what you're looking up?
Yeah.
Is it like 7 Reasons Why guy? Or is that a different guy?
Different guy.
Oh,
like
okay.
this, I'm pretty sure he's like in his 20s or something, but like most Hollywood, they're just gonna call him a teenager.
Got it.
But like she's trying to figure out who she wants to date, and by the end of it, she's just like, I'll date the first guy, and then it just kind of ends. So I'm like,
Cool.
all right, what's part 3 gonna be about? Are they gonna like do it at prom?
Oh yeah, fuck. He was in Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. He was the love interest in Charlie's Angels.
The quote unquote love interest.
Yeah,
He's like
hey,
2 or 3 scenes.
Hey, I like the tall, skinny, tan one. My
it-
voice correct.
Yeah, he got a start on the Fosters.
Oh, okay. Was he the deaf kid?
That's the wrong fucking
Oh,
show.
my
You do this
goodness.
every time.
You're the worst. Literal worst.
No, that's
Switch to birth.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Every fucking time.
I'm not going to apologize for it. So I watched those two. Those are okay. And I was like, that's my contribution to the romantic movie effort. And it was still more than you. So I win.
I feel okay with my choice. Stardust is way better.
Agreed.
And then I went to the theaters and I saw, I also watched Lock and Key.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey. Lock and Key.
Birds of
I watched the
Prey.
first 2 episodes. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Based off the graphic
wait.
novel from Joe Hill, Stephen King's son.
I think I got confused with Birds of Prey.
He
like the
did
movie.
too.
I did too.
Okay, I was
I
like,
did
wait.
too. It's my fault.
Okay.
He was trying to say Lock and Key, but he said Lock and Prey.
Because I was reading it like
yes.
that. Anyway, I watched that. It's okay. I haven't finished it. I'm going to continue watching it.
Nice.
But I watched Birds of Prey and I watched Sonic. So I was a busy boy.
Of those two, which one did you like better?
Sonic.
Wow.
By a large margin.
I don't know about that.
So you've watched Suicide Squad, right?
Yes, as previously stated, until Man of Steel, it was my only DCU movie.
Have you watched any of the DC movies? You know
Meaning?
of Margot Robbie?
Yes, of course. She was just on Hot Ones and was amazing, except she couldn't take the heat. But anyway,
Most of
I
them
love
can.
Hot Ones.
she's
That is
like
that
my
YouTube channel is
female
good.
crush because she's I don't know.
They just announced it. They just announced a Hot Ones game show.
Yes, yeah, on True.
I think it's True TV.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But
I like Margot Robbie.
when I came out of Birds of Prey, I'm like, okay, that was really fun. It was a fun movie. I'll do a little quick summary recap. It was a fun movie. It was everything Suicide Squad should have been.
Mm-hmm.
It was a team up movie.
It didn't have Jared Leto in it.
It did not have Jared Leto in it. It had a stand-in as the Joker from like the chin down, but you could tell it was him.
Okay.
And then every other depiction of the Joker is a cartoon drawing.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's
I
fine.
like that meta
Yeah.
workaround.
It's okay. Well, because he's too busy being.
All right, well, fuck
Okay.
me then.
Yeah, fuck you.
Like,
busy-
oh,
that's what you
cool.
get for
No,
knocking
it was
me.
actually
I'm taking a
not.
very metered approach, and Nick's like, "All right, yeah, slow down."
Take it easy there, hot shot. But it was okay. A lot of the dialogue, a lot of the script, and I actually didn't notice this until after I watched another person's review. It's basically what they wanted to do with Suicide Squad, but then they're like, you know what was a much more successful rated R comic book movie that people loved?
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
It's basically Deadpool.
Kind of what
Oh,
I've
they're
been
trying
hearing
to
too.
take-
Is a lot of it's
okay.
Deadpool.
The first half of the movie is a flashback and to catch you up, and then the rest of it's. I mean, it's okay. It's a
Oh, so you
rated.
don't have to actually watch Suicide Squad?
You don't have to watch Suicide Squad.
Thank
good.
Christ.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
can just watch this movie and not totally
Yeah,
skip over
pretend
Suicide
that one
Squad
doesn't
altogether.
exist.
there's a couple of Easter eggs and references to Suicide Squad, but you can like just kind of ignore it.
Okay.
Like they show a wanted picture of Captain Boomerang. She's like, "Hey, I know that guy." That's it. But the action's really cool. The female empowerment action dialogue between the characters is pretty cool. But it's ultimately, meh. I mean, it's better than Suicide Squad. It's better than Justice
That
League.
is a low bar, but I'm glad it cleared it.
Yeah. It's a fun watch, and it's because they were able to let loose with the rated R rating, which
Sure,
a lot of
yeah.
people are saying is why it's not making money.
Oh, well, everybody thinks they know why it's not making money. I think it's just like a perfect storm of everything combined.
There's a lot of
I've heard because Harley Quinn is not in the title.
they changed the name of the
Yeah.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Harley Quinn Birds of Prey now.
They didn't. They might fall back on it afterwards, but for now, Warner Brothers has said they didn't actually change the name of the movie.
Well,
It's just for ticketing sites.
Yeah, in the marketing, when I went to go see Sonic, it was on the marquee. It said Harley Quinn Birds of Prey.
Right. But that's probably because on their ticketing sites, it's now been changed.
Yeah.
So theater-wise, it's the same thing.
But I mean, it's just like Edge of Tomorrow being changed to Live
Well,
Die
that
Repeat.
was a case of them actually changing the movie so they could distance themselves from the shitty performance it did in theaters.
But it still did good internationally. That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
It's a warrant a sequel.
Yeah.
So I mean, studios don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
They don't.
People just didn't want to go see it because they're like, all right, well, I don't want to be reminded of Suicide Squad. So
yeah. Well, also, I think their marketing wasn't very good.
no. And to be fair, it's mostly Harley Quinn, and I think that's okay. But I feel like they could have made whole entire movies of each of the separate characters in the movie. Like Mary Elizabeth Winstead is great as Huntress in this.
Yeah, I hear everybody. I have seen that a couple people are upset with the way they do Cassandra Cain because they change her pretty heavily.
Yeah, it's basically a totally different character.
But overall, I've seen that most people everybody seems like they do a really good job in their parts. So I don't know.
I mean, it's okay, but I guarantee you, if you go see it now, it's not going to be sold out or anything.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in it, you're a comic book movie fan, and you like it, then you've probably already seen it.
Are you going to go see it?
Are you going to go see it anytime soon, or are you going to wait
I'll
for streaming?
probably just wait, like
Yeah.
most of the movies
Yeah.
I watch.
That's okay.
I
That's
still
a
haven't
lot.
watched Aquaman, so
It's okay. You've watched more than I have.
Yeah.
I'm still back in 2013.
Jeez, he still needs to watch Wonder Woman, right? And that's the best out of all of them, in my opinion.
But we might watch Sonic
There you go.
in movie theaters. So.
You're going to
So
see
you-
it tomorrow, I think, is what you said.
Yeah, I think so. I think we might get an early one because we always go to Movie House and they always have breakfast.
There you go.
burritos
Nice,
or breakfast
yeah.
tacos.
And it'll
so-
be Sonic themed and everything. Do
What?
they do themes?
No, I don't think so.
Well, sometimes they do like themed drinks, but it's usually for like big releases.
I was like, not for Sonic.
Is Sonic not a big release? It's the biggest release of this weekend. Like there's what is it? Oh crap. Not Temptation Island. Fuck.
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island. Thank you.
Different show.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's 2 Blumhouse movies based off of old works that are
Hansel
being
and Gretel.
worked.
No,
Yeah,
that's A24, isn't it?
that's A24. No, Invisible Man. It's coming out next weekend.
Oh yeah, with
Elizabeth Moss.
yep.
Yep. But it's the biggest movies this weekend. It's already set to make its budget back by the end of this weekend. So
Yeah, man, what a Cinderella story that is.
I know. I kind of wanted to see it in theaters to basically give them the credit
Yeah.
they deserve
Yeah.
for actually changing the movie altogether. Although
well,
some
they still
people
lost their
think
jobs.
That it was like all done.
that it
on
was all
purpose.
like they did it on purpose
don't
so that
think
they could
so.
do this whole thing.
No, because that balloons their budget. They won't make as much money back. So
Well, and like
it
how
was only
often
86 million.
pushing a we all play games, so we're kind of used to the idea of a release date getting pushed out.
Yeah.
But movies getting pushed out is rare.
Yeah.
Fair.
That hardly ever happens.
And especially if it's like,
Kong versus Godzilla.
I don't know, such a giant change.
Like not
Yeah.
months out from release.
I guess that's fair.
Like
Anyway,
Sonic was set to come out like 2 months after they dropped that trailer, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, we got to fix this."
we
shit."
have to fix a
Yeah.
lot of this, and
So
it's
I appreciate that.
yeah, and it's so easily to immerse yourself into the character. I'll just go ahead and talk about Sonic.
Yeah, it's just because
I-
you saw it. Yeah,
I came out of Sonic literally about to cry. Like I was tearing up. I didn't cry. I'm a man.
that's a hell of an
I
endorsement.
have manly
goodness.
muscles. And half of it was the nostalgia. It was seeing Sonic get his shoes, his very famous shoes. You laugh, but they're very iconic.
I'm picturing you in a theater surrounded by children, and there's a scene where Sonic is like, he's presented a box, like a shoe box from James Marsden, and he opens it up, and it's his shoes, and he looks up and he's like, "Oh, thanks, man." And Nick's sitting there like, "I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry."
It's not just that. It's not James Marsden that gives him the shoes, which is what makes it even more adorable.
It's his father.
No.
It's Robotnik.
Robotnik.
Tails.
No.
Damn it.
So
Knuckles?
you have to
Knuckles.
watch the movie.
Chaotix.
No.
Ciao.
Stop yelling. So them explaining why Sonic is an alien to Earth is actually pretty okay, as
Yeah.
opposed to what they tried to do with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of thing. There is a Guardians of Ga'Hoole owl that's his protector when he's a baby Sonic.
Little babies.
Like, no,
He's
wait,
adorable.
hold on. Like, legitimately, this is part of the
no,
Ga'Hoole
but it
cinematic
looks
universe?
identical to that.
Okay.
Like if you ever saw that
Damn
movie.
it, that would have been
Damn you,
good.
Zack Snyder, seeping into every aspect of my life. No, you'll see it in like the beginning part, but he's basically little baby Sonic, and for reasons he has to leave to go to Earth. And
Reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, because his planet is being destroyed, and then his parents
Just watch
send
the
him
movie.
off to Earth.
So-
Just watch the movie.
to
So the
live.
reason,
Hold on. Can you
Yeah.
rank the babies for me? Where does Baby
Baby
Yoda,
Yoda.
Baby Sonic, and Baby Nut rank?
baby who?
Baby Nut.
Baby Mr. Peanut.
Baby Mr. Peanut. Okay, this is actually really easy. So because he's a puppet, I still have to give Baby Yoda spot 1,
Sure.
just
Yeah.
because of the detail that they had to go into the actual puppetry.
Of course, yeah.
And I got to give Sonic number 2.
Man, what a slice of Baby Nut.
Well,
such a
I
racist.
can't, in all honesty, give Baby Nut any higher than a number 3 spot for the very obvious reason.
All right, well, you'll put your stamp of approval on that list, and we can mail it out laminated. to
There we
everyone.
go. To, what is it, planters? To plant. Hey,
In
so
which
here's
you
why-
put them in the lowest spot.
That's why Baby Nut is not the number 1 baby, all right? I mean, if you've seen Sonic,
He's
No.
like, first of all, I hate peanuts.
Yeah. I love peanuts.
If it was baby almond
Yes.
or baby mond.
I hate almonds. It's all about cashews.
Oh, so
all right?
okay, you want baby shoe?
Yes, baby shoe.
Cashew man.
Although that sounds racist.
No,
Or it could be about shoes.
that's kind of.
We're already back to shoes. I'm sorry. I'm a little. I'm running fast. I gotta go fast. All right. So the reason I teared up is the nostalgia. They make a lot of references to the video
you're very
games.
attached to shoes.
Very attached to shoes. They look really great.
Are you gonna get some?
I can't afford them. They're like hundreds of dollars. No. There's also a very specific moment where there was an adult man sitting next to me, not a baby man.
Oh, that's why he was crying.
Okay, so
No.
I
the
see
picture
what
I've
happened here.
painted is literally the same thing that happened, except additionally there is another man next to him who is also crying.
All the adult men in the audience are just weeping.
There were a lot of kids, but there was an adult man sitting next to me and his 4-year-old, 3-year-old daughter sitting next to him. So like 2 seats away. And there's a scene where Sonic gets hurt after a battle.
No.
I'm sorry. But
all
that's
his
basically
rings came out?
the little what?
In Sonic, all his rings
Yeah,
fly out. when
No,
he gets
those
hurt.
are a plot device. Those are a MacGuffin in this movie.
okay.
Gotta love MacGuffins.
Yeah. MacGuffins and
McMuffins.
Doodads.
McMuffins. We're all thinking it. We're all getting McDonald's after this.
You already had some, but okay.
I'll get more. I don't care. Fuck, damn it, D. I lost my
sorry.
place. No, the reason I was crying was because when Sonic gets hurt in that fight, the little girl jumps into the adult man's lap and is like, "Daddy, Sonic's hurt," and I was just like,
Okay, so
Aw.
your tears were not out of anything legitimate from the movie.
I mean, it
It
was
was because
it was a part.
you were like by osmosis having empathy for
Yes.
the small child.
I
next
have
to you.
feelings.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I
Nick,
can't
you
believe
can't do a
that.
podcast with feelings.
Oh God,
Oh.
you are absolutely right.
But that is really sweet.
Yeah, I was just like, I love that this kid is getting to experience Sonic the way that I wish I could have experienced it as a kid. Like, I had the video games, yes, but to see it in...
But when he gets hurt in video games, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, I'll just get more rings. I can literally pick up the rings I just lost.
I don't know. I feel like having to struggle through the garbage heap that was video game movies from the past made us stronger and more jaded.
I don't understand.
I feel
all
like-
of them are great.
But I feel like...
Mortal Kombat, a winner.
Oh,
Super Mario,
don't even
the
joke.
best.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a work of art.
Resident Evil, okay.
No, I feel like we're getting better, honestly. Detective Pikachu was a step in the right direction.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, do you feel like Detective Pikachu or Sonic the Hedgehog kind of went out there?
Sonic the Hedgehog, just mainly because...
Wow.
Because of the small child next to you.
Not the small child next to me, but when the credits started rolling and the video game music was playing by Lil Yachty and
Jesus.
Wiz
Anybody tear
Khalifa,
up?
Sueco the Child. It's actually a really catchy jingle, I'll have you know. But as the song's playing and the credits are starting to roll, you're like, oh man, I look, because you're seeing Sonic, the actual games and footage of all that. You're seeing that, and everybody's leaving and everything, and I'm like, this is great. I already lost my point. What was I saying?
Detective Pikachu.
Oh, Detective Pikachu. So, this movie, when you're leaving it, you're like, okay, that was just a good, wholesome movie. You don't have to know anything about Sonic the Hedgehog to like this movie as a kid or an adult.
Okay.
Like, this is perfectly acceptable for both fans and normal humans alike. Non-fans,
Oh, good. Oh, good.
as I like to call them.
This movie is okay for normal humans.
Normal humans,
but the subhumans are really
Yes,
going to enjoy
The
it.
yes.
mutants, get them out of here.
It's like
No.
good for wizards and muggles.
There you go. No, I feel like it's a good entry point for people who may not have ever heard of Sonic, which is weird. But yeah,
You're old, man. I don't know what to tell you.
you'll definitely feel like you're really busting my balls today. I hate it.
Didn't we already agree that we were going to give you crap all podcast?
Yeah, but that was pre-podcast. They didn't know that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, I mean, like, I felt like we would have been lying to ourselves if we didn't care
It's
to.
true. You can't lie to yourself.
Go see Sonic. I think if you're a fan, you're gonna enjoy it a hell of a lot more than if you're a non-fan mutant. But there's a mid-credits teaser that gets you excited for a sequel, a potential sequel.
Okay, so-
Tails? Oh, is that a yes?
Yeah, you ruined it. You ruined it. Tails shows up.
Oh goodness, you could have said no. That doesn't.
You
No, if I said no, it would have been the long pause before it. when I was trying to decide whether to say yes or no. It would
should
have
have
already
had the
confirmed it.
long pause.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't plan my long pauses.
This is your fault as a presenter.
I hate you. And then I saw Birds of Prey. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I was a busy boy.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, shall we jump into the news?
Let's jump into the news.
All right.
Tell me first. Did you see that Babies is coming to Netflix? Is that on your news?
Babies?
Babies documentary. It's so
Babies.
cute.
Wait, what?
Muppet Babies?
It's
That's
just
all
a
I'm thinking about.
documentary about babies, and it's really cute.
No.
I'm sorry, no.
No one's very excited. It seems.
Maybe that's our fault. Maybe.
I did not keep up to date with the babies news.
Yeah.
I
That
keep
is-
up to
that
date
is a
with
shame.
Baby Nut, Baby Yoda.
Oh yes,
Baby
all the other
Sonic.
baby characters.
Yeah, animated characters.
The brand babies.
Mm.
Those I keep up with. We got a couple of confirmed releases that we can run through real quick.
Nice.
First up, Mandalorian Season 2 has been confirmed for October.
Cool.
So that's nice.
That's so soon.
I mean, it's been going to be a year after
But
it
like
finished.
the Witcher sequel doesn't plan to be released until like December 2021.
Well, it's Disney versus Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix
Well,
will
and
throw
they-
all the money at it, but they're not going to be
Well, and
on
think about
production.
like how long Mindhunters Season 2 took to come out. Like that was a 5-year difference, I
Yeah.
think, and they lost like all of their audience for it.
I just didn't really know season 2 was coming out, or has already come
It
out.
already came out.
Really, it did.
See, there you go.
Well,
And
I wasn't
because of
aware
that-
Toy Story 4 came out until like last week.
Yeah,
Wait,
It came
really?
out in like September or some earlier than
Months
that.
and months ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Someone's not keeping up to date on the podcast.
It's true.
Randy Newman performs the hit song that I forgot. It's
Walking down the road.
Walking down the road. No, it's you can't. I won't let you throw yourself away.
Yeah.
It's a movie. 3 was a better conclusion.
It is considered number 1 in animation on the top 100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It also
based
got
on
the
score.
Oscar for Best Animated Film.
So you can't say.
Yeah, I
eh.
don't like that it won. All right,
That was a weird
we'll
one.
go over.
Well,
it.
yeah. Continuing with release dates, WandaVision was confirmed for December.
Cool.
And Falcon.
Too long of a wait
For what? You
for
don't-
WandaVision. That's the
Why?
That's the show I'm excited for.
Oh, okay. You're not saying because you have to wait, you won't watch it. You're just saying you want it now.
I want it now.
Okay.
Give it to me now.
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 Well, in August, you'll have Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yay!
So there's that.
Cool.
I think we got
Nick is
one.
thrilled today about all of the stuff you're talking
I
about.
mean, we get Bacon Guy. We get what's his name? Hans Landa. No, that's Christoph Waltz. The other guy.
Oh, I love Christoph Waltz.
No, let it go.
What are you trying to?
Inglourious Bastards. He was the sniper. What's his name? He was in that movie with Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, Avengers.
No.
Thor Ragnarok.
although technically, yes. No, Thor wasn't in Civil War. Yeah, he was.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, no, he wasn't.
This is so off of your line of thinking.
Daniel Bruhl. I don't know how I got that. I pulled
Right,
that out
cool.
of midair.
Anyway,
He's coming back. He was the villain in Civil War. He's coming back for Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was
Gotcha,
the whole tangent.
and then lastly, Chaos Walking, which I don't know if you're familiar with. This is a movie starring Tom Hardy and Daisy Ridley that has been on the shelf for like 2 years because it needed like
Did you
extensive.
say Tom Hardy?
I meant Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Okay.
Oh.
That threw me off.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley, Tom Holland. It has been on the shelf for like 2 years.
Spider-Man and Ray.
For like crazy re-edits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It is finally getting a release date of January 22nd, 2021.
Ugh.
I'm interested to see how this goes because last I heard it was abysmal.
Yeah.
It's the recut.
Yeah.
So
there's
but-
a reason it was held off so long.
well, and they're releasing it because they've already sunk like $100 million into it. So
It's a Jupiter ascending situation.
Only at 100 million.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So yeah, those are all upcoming. Oh, sorry, we got one more here. Disney actually acquired the rights to the stage play recording of Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
So it's
that's, like,
becoming
the most exciting news I've heard.
Yeah. So the
You didn't even know anything about Hamilton.
Honestly, I thought In the Heights was Hamilton. It was just like
Please stop talking.
I was like, I just want them to stop talking about Hamilton being in some heights.
Uh-huh.
A very tall,
That
precarious.
is very tall
Uptown
Hamilton
New
buildings.
York.
I mean, sure.
That counts.
The guy likes his musicals and his polar bears.
Well, he's fucking good at him. I don't know what to tell you.
He's amazing. He literally read.
So you win some Tonys.
Just a few. Yeah, that's they're gonna drop that in October of 2021.
Well, you go, birthday movie.
So and like something to consider, like because they have that in was it In the Heights?
Yeah, In the Heights.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That movie they're dropping is like a legitimate movie where they have like done like camera work and stuff like that.
And this one is like the original cast recording.
Right.
Yeah.
This is just that where it's from their
So
Broadway.
is it coming to Disney Plus or is it coming to theaters?
Theaters, yeah.
Oh.
It's
Does
gonna
it get
theater
better
runs.
after all this wait?
I mean, I don't
We've all known he's had this recording forever. He was just trying to find the right time to release it.
to
Well,
make millions of dollars.
Yes.
Supposedly, Disney paid a pretty hefty sum for it.
Oh, yeah,
it was
dude,
like
'cause-
$75 million. So,
He's like, yeah, sure,
but they're
okay,
gonna
I guess
get
I'll
the
take it.
return.
but on the flip side, people are probably going to see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're actually Casey and I have tickets to see it at Bass Hall in like
Oh,
3 or 4 months.
that's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah, so very excited about
I'm
that.
so happy for you.
Yeah, but basically, I was watching an interview with him, and he was saying that he doesn't want that like thing where that people do when they see the original cast, and they're like, "Oh, I saw it when it was the original cast."
Yeah, actually, I
Yeah.
remember reading that where he was like, "This can cut them off from
Yeah.
being snooty assholes."
But people will still be that way.
Yeah, I'm
like I
sure.
saw them in person.
Right, you just saw it in theaters. Ugh.
Yeah,
Whatever.
It's just a different problem.
I know.
Moving on from releases, we got a couple of trailers that dropped.
Oh, yeah.
First up was the Spiral trailer, or Spiral Book of Saw. Did you see this?
Oh, yeah. The Chris Rock
Chris Rock.
Jigsaw movie.
Okay.
Saw.
You
From
said
the Book of
Spiral,
Saw.
and I just think of like the old anime
Yeah.
that I used to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are the Blade Children?
Wow, you remember it.
Yeah. It was one of the...
It is a really good anime manga.
It was
Do
the
well.
first anime I discovered. Anime that I discovered back when GameStop sold DVDs.
Wow.
Yeah, long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
2002 or 3.
I bought like all of my Red vs. Blue DVDs at
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah,
Red
we
versus
all did.
Blue.
Um,
I have news. I forgot. I have news.
you have news?
Yes.
go
Did
ahead.
you see that Dragon Ball Z Abridged is canceled?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Team 4-Star ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they like...
They're just done with it.
Oh, they're just
They
done with that?
feel
Yeah.
burnt out with it.
Yeah. They were like, we could have kept going, but we just didn't feel the love anymore.
But that is
so.
kind of their claim to fame. Like
Yeah.
no one, I don't feel like no one really cares about the rest of the
Ouch.
stuff they make. I mean, they care, but not like DBZA. Like that was
Yeah.
the thing
I mean,
that people waited for.
Yeah. It kept Dragon Ball alive
Yeah.
while they were not doing Super, I
Yeah.
guess.
This is out of my wheelhouse.
And then the other trailer we had, and you have so much fucking egg on your face right now. I'm so happy. Stranger Things teaser.
Okay,
for
no,
season
no, no,
4.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
You cannot
No.
back this fucking up.
No. Maybe it's not him.
Fuck you.
In a
It
sci-fi
is clearly
series...
David Harbour.
No, I
That
had this
is-
argument with the racetrack employee at 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. He's like, hey, did you watch Stranger Things? As he's smoking a cigarette outside, and I'm trying to leave with my donuts
Do you
and
know
Coke.
him, or is he just
No,
starting this
I don't know his name.
conversation?
I don't know his name. He's just Baldy
He just saw
McRacetrack.
you, asked you if you saw Stranger Things.
Yeah, he was
trailer.
really hyped and excited. He wanted to talk to
Oh.
a random person about it. I'm like, I just
Okay.
want to drive to work with my donuts and Coke. So,
You having Coke at 4 a.m?
yeah,
Nick.
I need to wake up.
Well, it's the
4
prime
in the
time
morning.
for hard drugs.
Not Coke. Diet cocaine.
Oh, okay. So hard drugs with like
Oh.
less sugar. I
Right,
guess.
right.
Yes. And then the donuts. So,
Fuck you. You are not seriously sitting there and telling me that you're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't him.
no, it's not him.
Fuck you.
No, I'm not saying.
You are doubling down on this.
I'm
bullshit.
saying it could be him, but it could also very much not be him.
Oh man.
And I'm not doing the whole like Marvel connection because he's playing Red Scare
Yeah.
in Black Widow. I know
Red
it's
Guardian,
a funny connection. Red Guardian, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
not Red Scare.
Red Scare. That's a little on the nose.
No, I think that's actually a DC villain or DC character. Red Scare.
I don't know.
All right, you can look it up.
I don't want to.
Okay, that was our whole thing. But okay, but it could be a clone. He could be brainwashed to where he doesn't remember who he is.
Yeah, that's. If he's
Or it could be a
brainwashed,
brother.
it's still
Means
the
he's
same
Or a
alive.
person,
cousin.
Nick.
No, but maybe he. It could be any number of things. All right. I feel like with them doing the whole like spoilers for Stranger Things, obviously.
Yeah,
if
I've
you
only
haven't
watched season 1.
Okay,
You're
well,
spoiling everything.
No, not everything.
Not
Just
everything.
A good part of
so Hopper,
season
the
3.
cop,
Dies.
explodes at the end of season 3 with everyone else, including the Russians, from
Well,
this.
not everyone. This is not some cataclysmic event.
In that
It's
room,
like, is
it
there
is.
nuclear holocaust?
In a way. But anyway,
You're
so
gonna be very confused.
I
as you
know.
go
very
away.
the character obviously dies, and they have like literally 20 to 30 minutes of like characters crying because he's dead, and like he leaves a letter to 11, the girl with telekinetic powers, and she's like, "Oh no, he's dead," and then she gets in the car with the what's his name's family,
Well,
Will's
not,
family,
not, yeah, well, yeah.
the buyers,
Yeah.
and then they drive off because they sold the home, so they're done.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, Hopper's dead, and the actor's moving on, David Harbour, and the story's moving on. And then in the teaser for season 4, which came out a couple of days ago, shows him in a snowy setting surrounded by Russian soldiers.
So maybe they were just
You're
all
glossing over
teleported.
the point at the end, the after credits, post credits, where they're like talking about someone in a jail cell.
Yeah, it's
and
the
they're like,
American.
It's the
It
American.
could still be another American. I just think it's just like, why are you going to have all of that?
This so hard?
Because it's very poor. It's very poor writing.
Now, I
for the
won't-
entire final act of that season.
I won't argue that with you, because when I was watching it, I was like, "There's no way he's dead." Just straight up, like I didn't think he was dead.
It's
so
going to
when-
be very weird.
when they're crying over him, I'm like, I actually feel very little emotional consequence right now.
So why would you try to portray that emotional consequence if you're going to spoil it in the trailer?
Because that's them. They
'Cause
want
you know
they
they
want
had-
people to talk about it. They want us to do what we're doing right now.
They could have done anything else with it,
But
and
they
it would
didn't
been
have
hype.
to. We're talking about it right now.
I hate you.
I know. There's some new Disney Plus stuff on the horizon. They're doing a live action Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah,
So they're still doing
I don't know how I feel about that.
live action stuff. Yeah, that's
I
a
know.
weird one to pick. I don't know.
well they're doing everyone else.
Well, like now we're getting to the point where we're out of the Renaissance, and I actually thought of one that I think could really use it and would be
Pocahontas.
actually pretty interesting.
Pocahontas.
Treasure Planet.
Stop making Pocahontas a thing.
Elizabeth Warren did.
Stop.
I do like Treasure Planet. I love that movie.
And
I
that's
feel
like
it-
a like a pretty underrated one. Like it didn't
know.
get a whole lot of love.
It's just Treasure Island.
but
in space,
in
yes.
In space.
But that's what I'm saying. Like people didn't like there was a huge following for that one. I feel like that's what these remakes should be aiming for. You shouldn't be aiming for like
The obvious.
Lion King and Aladdin, like these huge like cornerstones of animation. Aim for the ones that you fucked up. You know, we were joking about like Chicken Little and Home on the Range before.
You were.
What? No, you
Those
were,
are
you were
classics.
kidding. Oh, shut up. But like legitimately, those are the ones where you could actually make some fucking money off of if you made a good movie out of it. You know, maybe not Home on the Range because I don't know how you do that.
I mean,
but-
you would still. I think you would still. It wouldn't be like a total remake shot for shot like they're doing with the other ones because they know those are billion-dollar makers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
could-
you don't want to change a whole lot for Aladdin or a Lion King because it worked so well the first time. Take the ones that didn't work and then
Make
do
them better.
something different
Or-
with them.
yeah.
Because now you have the opportunity to, you know, make something back on it.
But I mean, they're just.
And Treasure Planet deserves it.
Does it?
Yes, absolutely.
And
It's Treasure
frankly-
Island. Muppet
frankly-
Treasure Island is better. We
How
talked about this.
dare you?
It's the best Treasure
Muppet
Island.
Treasure Island is really fucking good.
Yeah, Tim Curry. 2 words. Tim Curry.
I mean, the main kid can't sing worth a damn.
No,
but
he's the worst.
Tim Curry was also in Ferngully. Did a really
he was.
good job.
Yeah.
He was the slime or whatever.
He was
He's like
the
the
90s.
smoke or whatever
Yeah.
guy. He's really good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sludge. Sorry. And the Mighty Ducks are having a
Emilio Estevez is back.
yeah. Lauren Graham too. They're both executive producing.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
That'll be
Did you
fun.
ever watch Mighty Ducks when you were younger?
maybe once, and I don't remember any of it.
Well, it's just.
Did you ever watch the cartoon? Because that was fucking
barely.
It was good.
I don't know.
They literally, it was in the same universe as Darkwing Duck and
Dark-
good. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles, like, they were all connected.
It was so
Yeah.
fucking good. Well, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking from a quality standpoint. Gargoyles is not connected to Darkwing
no,
Duck. in
but it
any
was
way.
connected to like DuckTales and Darkwing
Yeah,
Duck.
yeah.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Oh, I forgot to ask. Ben Schwartz in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, between that voice that he does and all the other Sonic voices, I'm like, that's Sonic.
You very clearly know when it's Ben Schwartz. He does the same voice in DuckTales. He plays Dewey.
Yeah.
And he's also in BoJack. He plays Rutabaga. But he's fucking good at what he does.
Yeah,
so.
he's very funny, too.
Yeah, he is very funny.
He does a comedy performance with Thomas Middleditch where they kind of just tour the country and do stand-up.
I
want to watch the two of them.
I kind of just love his last name.
Middleditch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Silicon Valley?
You should watch it.
No, you should
There's
watch
a
it.
lot of things I told you I have not watched. Things that I should watch, but I have not watched.
You watched Charmin Quest, though, right?
Yes, I haven't watched the newest season.
Yeah,
but I really need to.
I watched 2 episodes of the newest season.
Yeah.
I think he's in season 2.
No, he's in season 1.
Oh, he's in season 1.
Which one is he?
He's when they're in the
guy.
forest.
Yeah.
And he's doing like the riddles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he brings like this gigantic fucking bag of dice and just drops it on the table. Because
he's
like, I came here to fucking play.
It's been a while. I think I know what you're talking about.
Dildo Baggins, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you say that, totally.
What else you got for me?
So some box office news. We'll start with Blake Lively. The rhythm section broke the record for the worst ever box office debut in wide release.
It's not a bad movie. It's just not... They didn't market it well at all.
Well, here's the problem. Yeah, they didn't market it, and they took in $2.8 million in domestic.
Which is insane.
No.
This is from the producers of James Bond.
Yeah. They got No Time to Die coming out in like a couple months.
In April.
Or a month, yeah.
Yeah. No Time to... Have you listened to that? The Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish did the new theme song for James Bond.
No.
It's a really good song.
Yeah, I like Billie Eilish, so...
But a rhythm section had a budget of $50 million, so pulling in
big bomb.
2.8 on your opening is not good.
It's not the worst bomb.
No,
but
it
is
literally
up there.
is. That's the story. It's literally the worst bomb.
That's not true. That can't possibly be true. No, because Mars Needs Moms lost like over $500 million on a budget of like.
Oh no!
million.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Right. It's probably not losing the most money, but it had the worst debut. Is what it is
Comparatively.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a bad movie. Jude Law's great in it. Blake Lively's not bad. It's basically The Bourne Identity meets James Bond, and it's okay.
So it's The Bourne Identity.
It's Bourne Identity.
Now, pop quiz. Spell rhythm.
Rhythm? RHYTHM.
There you go. I remember last podcast you didn't know
Yeah,
how to
we
spell
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah, we fucked it up. I kept it in. I kept it in the podcast.
I know.
It's a weird word.
It is.
There should be another Y in there.
Ironically, rhythm does not have much rhythm.
Rhythm.
Rhythm. And then Birds of Prey also had the lowest box office opening of any DCU film.
Wow.
Just bad marketing. And rated R. So
it pulled in $33.3 million.
they had to know that rated R was going to pull in less.
What about Deadpool?
That's not DC.
Well,
It's
I
not-
know, but just
It's
in
not
general,
DC, but it's
R.
also he was more well known as a character than all of the people in Birds of Prey combined.
I guess.
Yes. Deadpool, you see him on the back of every fucking minivan.
Yeah, but
What?
Harley
Where are
Quinn
you going
is
around? Where
always
there's so many
everywhere.
minivans that have Deadpool on them.
It's like literally every gamer tag on Xbox is Deadpool
Now?
42069
Yeah,
XX.
now.
After the movies came out.
No, this was before. I'm
don't
talking
think so.
360. I'm talking Xbox.
Because when Deadpool was coming out, the whole thing was like, are you really going to make a movie about Deadpool? Like, this is going to fail
Well, to be
spectacularly.
fair, the marketing for that one was far superior.
Plus, something else to consider is the budget for Deadpool was way less.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds basically funded that movie on his own.
Yeah, but I mean, the marketing, it marketed it as
Aviation
so many
Gin,
different
not
types
sponsored.
so many different types of movies, to where it's like, oh, what is that movie? Ryan Reynolds and what's her name from Homeland?
Claire Danes?
No, the other one, the wife.
Claire Danes is the only one I know.
No, she's, you know what I mean. You guys listen, you know what I mean.
For comparison, Shazam, which is the next one above it, made $53 million. So, cool $20 million above that.
Harsh,
Yeah.
but I don't feel bad. It's a decent movie. Like, she breaks a guy's legs in half by jumping on him.
Well, it's interesting,
It's the most graphic part.
you
That's
look
nice.
at like Dawn of Justice and Justice League. Well, I think more so Dawn of Justice. That pulled like $200 million in, and that was a shitty movie.
It's all the heroes, man. They're
But
more
it-
recognizable.
yeah.
It's, I mean, what else you got for me?
Okay, a lot of Doctor Strange news in just one compact thing.
Okay.
So, a while ago we talked about Scott Derrickson dropped from the project. Now it looks like Sam Raimi is in talks to take over as director.
He is acting like a little boy over here.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes.
I know. I'm not saying it's going to be a perfect film, but he's a favorite director of mine.
No, yeah, for sure.
He's made bad comic book movies in the past, but
Well, I mean, Sony made Spider-Man 3, let's be honest.
I know, but Sonic, fuck.
Sonic's on the brain.
Spider-Man 1 and 2 are not.
I mean, I don't think they hold up as well, for sure, but they're way above Spider-Man 3, definitely.
That's fair.
Additionally, the Loki showrunner, Michael Waldron, has been hired to do script rewrites.
For Doctor Strange.
Jesus. Just hit the monitor. Yes, for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Cool. Well, I have no reference for Loki, so...
Like,
even in the Super Bowl spot, he was 5 seconds of it.
Did I hear a rumor, or is this true, that they're going to be making the Aladdin 2 movie?
Yes, they are making
live
that.
action,
It's
but
in
they're not
pre-production.
going to keep the way the actual animated one is, which is terrible.
Is it... Well, Prince of Thieves is pretty good.
No,
We've
that
had
one
this.
was good.
No,
The
hold
second
on.
one is bad.
No, don't listen to him.
Return
This
to
fucking
Jafar.
liar. No. You cannot back down on this. You motherfucker. We had a
Whoa.
discussion about this shit in which we were talking about Disney sequels, and I go, yeah, but Return of Jafar was awful, and he's like, nah, but not as bad as King of Thieves. And I'm like, fuck you.
Prince of Thieves.
Whatever.
It was about his
No,
dad.
it's King of Thieves.
It is King of Thieves. Sorry.
Don't try to rewrite history here. You Return of
Return of
Jafar
Jafar
apology.
is-
Wait, what is
so
Prince of Thieves?
bad.
What am I getting that from?
Prince of Persia?
No.
No, there's I think it is a
Prince
game
of
though.
Thieves.
No, I that's
Anyway, isn't
That's not
is
that.
it Aladdin 2? It's going to be around Aladdin, but are they still doing the spin-off based off the one white guy in Aladdin 1?
Yes, supposedly they're still doing that.
The one what
Prince Alder or whatever.
Billy
Oh.
Magnuson, who played like one of the people they were trying to court with Jasmine.
Okay, yeah.
They're making a whole movie based around him.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Real quick, because news is going long here.
Yes.
Knives Out sequel has been confirmed, and Harrison Ford is still on for Indiana Jones 5.
He's not going to make it.
Oh,
What do you mean?
He's very old.
I know, but that's so mean.
I'm just saying. They can't take too long. They tried to make Indiana Jones 5 like years ago. And he's like, no, I don't want to do it. I'll call it wild. Oh, I'm Harrison Ford.
yeah, that's getting pretty bad.
CGI dog.
Reception too.
It's,
Um,
yeah. It's a good book, too. Anyway. Dee, we brought you here for one specific reason.
Only one reason. Not because you like my charming personality,
No.
but just because.
Just for this one reason. One reason only. We decided to do a Valentine's Day quiz. It's the day after Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Post Valentine's.
Yeah.
Happy post Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
HPVD. Oh
No,
oh.
no.
I don't like that. No, I don't think so.
Nope. So we're going to have you, Dee, as a moderator for a Valentine's Day quiz.
Yay. Cool.
So go ahead.
Excited? I worked very hard.
That was not what I was expecting. I'm sorry. Yay!
You can tell I'm very excited.
I'm
about
clipping
this.
that.
Okay. Well, I worked very hard in curating these questions for you. BuzzFeed did most of the work.
Well,
but
why you gotta undercut yourself like
Yeah,
that?
there are custom questions in here as well that I have made. So basically the rules are like this. I'll have 15 questions and a bonus question at the end.
I'm sorry. I accidentally rubbed your foot.
Oh, it's okay. It's in line with the Valentine's.
Yeah,
Aw.
Playing
It's supposed to be
footsies under
sweet
the
with each
table.
other.
I'm cutting that. Go ahead.
This is what happens when you give him all the power.
I know.
Yeah.
So I have 15 questions about various different romantic movies. And I'll ask the question. Someone will get 2 points if you can tell me the answer before
Okay.
I get into the multiple choice options. And then if you answer and it's wrong, the other person gets first choice on guessing in the multiple choice.
Now, are you going to give us a beat before you go into the multiple choices? Like,
Do we
is
need,
that
like, a
how it's
buzzer?
working?
Yeah.
Or do we have to, like, be like, I don't know.
It'll be ask the question. There'll be a silence.
Okay.
Someone can say, "Okay, I know."
There will
or
be a
whatever.
silence.
There will be one silence.
One
Okay.
singular silence. I
Stop
can't
hitting the
stop
monitor.
elbowing the monitor.
You're so frantic with your arm
I
motions.
thought you said Steve.
Steve,
God damn it, Steve.
fuck you, Steve.
Okay, so we'll just do the first question, and we'll go like that.
Okay.
So there you go. Also, you have to buzz in once we get to the multiple choice round.
Where's the buzzers?
You know, you just
Yeah,
have to
that'll be
make
great.
you have to make the
Great
noise.
listening material. Awesome.
So, question number 1. In what state did Scarlett O'Hara's father own a plantation in Gone with the Wind?
Oh, no.
Georgia.
Georgia's correct.
Damn, look
Nick
at this
with
guy
2
here.
points
Civil War, man.
off the gate.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me...
It's Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind.
God with the Woodwoods.
Do I get extra points for naming the movie? Gone with the Wind?
It
That-
was
it's-
already
that's
in
the answer.
question?
Shush. Can I get extra points though
You
for
can
like
get
an
extra
extra?
points if you can tell us Scarlett O'Hara's father's name.
Jeff. I mean,
First of all, you didn't buzz in.
Jeff O'Hara, right?
And you did. For
That
it.
seems like a normal
It's
name.
the O'Hara Airport named after Jeff.
Well, I can't say if it's good or bad or incorrect or correct because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't
Well,
matter
thanks
what
for
you
asking
say.
the question, I guess.
I'm going to go with Jeff.
Okay, Jeff
Jeff
O'Hara.
is correct. Zach
I'm going to
gets a
put like a
point.
Don't
little
put a
asterisk.
point down. Get away from the notebook.
Okay.
Just get away from the notebook.
Question number 2. Why do Sam and Jonah relocate from Chicago to Seattle in Sleepless in Seattle?
Jonah's mom died, and he needs to get
Spoilers.
away.
I say correct. Maggie passes away. Zach for 2 points.
I love Sleepless in Seattle, by the way. Great movie.
All right.
I have never seen it.
You should watch it.
I
lot of
confuse
people-
it with
Does
You've
that
Got
have
Mail.
Tom Hanks in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people think You Got Mail is better, and I won't begrudge them, but I do like Sleepless in Seattle.
Okay.
Even though it's a little creepy, because Meg Ryan
It's
is
still
like
the two.
legitimately
It's still both of
stalking
them.
someone. Yeah. Same
Leads, okay.
Same leads. Yep.
Okay. What about Joe versus the volcano? Anyway, go ahead.
Question number 3. This is going to be easy because it's true or false question.
Yay.
True or false? Dooley Wilson, the actor who played Rick's best friend and club pianist Sam in the movie Casablanca, actually played all the songs on the piano that his character played in the movie.
True.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
So there's only one answer.
False.
Nick,
Oh, hold
I'll
on.
give
You
you
fool.
on.
And you didn't buzz in either. Give me an extra point there.
No, I'm giving you 1 point.
All right, fine. Fine.
I thought I read, maybe it's just the song, but that's the one where they have the French soldiers in the bar and
Yeah.
they start singing, right?
Yes.
I read that those were actual French soldiers from World War II. And so when you're seeing them react to that song, like, because it's a song of pride,
Yeah.
like, that's legitimate reaction.
Oh.
So that's what I was basing it off of.
That's
Oh,
lovely.
okay.
Yeah.
But no, wrong.
But
False.
no, you're wrong.
Oh, wow.
Totally wrong.
It was all
You're so
80
wrong,
yard in.
you get negative points.
Oh.
yes.
No.
And God have mercy on your soul.
Just erase it with that pen you have there.
Number 4. Who tells the story of Buttercup and Wesley in The Princess Bride?
Grandpa.
That is correct. A grandfather.
First of all, again, not buzzing in. Second of all,
You're the one who
what's his
doesn't want me to
name?
go Either provide me with an actual button that I can press for a button.
How
or
about this?
let
How
me-
about this? We'll say you have to say the word love to
Oh.
answer the
I hate
question.
this.
This is
I'd
okay.
rather go eh.
It's like tennis.
Yes.
Love.
15
But love is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Well, and
Or you
and
could
hold
say-
on, you can stretch this, right? On the PlayStation, Circle in Japan is confirmed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we are. Everybody got that in their mind? All right,
Fucking nerd.
go.
So wait, what are we saying?
Love.
Circle or love?
Love.
You're the moderator. You do you.
Say love because I want you to say love. because
Wow.
it's you.
Grandpa.
All right, number
Louvre.
5. So this one I don't know if I'll be able to say correctly,
Oh,
so you're
boy.
going to have to bear with me. Because I've
Just
also
bear with
not
you?
really
Rawr.
watched this movie, even though I'm pretty ashamed that I have not watched this movie. Okay,
It's the notebook.
it's not. What is Holly's last name in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Love. Go lightly.
Yes, that
Oh,
is her
very good.
last name.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
There was other ones, and I'm like, Varjak, Pelsman, and Go Lightly.
I actually saw that Cinemark, the movie chain, actually
yeah.
does
The
classics.
classics, yeah.
And that's how I watched that and
I don't know if I
Scarface
just gave you 2 points or 1.
and Casablanca.
I'm just going to keep that as like it is. All right.
Did you? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You fucked it up.
I know.
Just when I get the next
We'll
point.
just do, yeah. There you go.
The movie Pride and Prejudice was based off
Jane Austen.
Zach can now not answer the question.
Thank you.
Love. Jane Austen.
The movie Pride and Prejudice was based off Jane Austen's novel. First published in what year?
Ugh.
This is probably the multiple choice.
Yeah, this is gonna be a multiple choice one. I have a number in my head, but I have a lot of numbers in my head. So
many numbers.
You're like Rain Man.
yeah,
Okay.
we have a friend named Brady.
Okay.
Go ahead.
A, 1800. B, 1813. Or C, 1824.
Love. 1813.
Correct.
Messed up. Actually, the number in my head was 1831, so that's pretty bonkers.
Super glad that
So
you
crazy.
said that because mine was way off.
Was it like 1935?
It's like early 1900s.
The book published, not the movie
Yeah.
published.
Well, either way, that would have been a dumb answer.
A little bit early.
2010.
Okay, number 7. When Harry Met Sally. In When Harry Met Sally. Hey, Harry and Sally. There's a lot of Harry and Sally. Right
okay?
Oh, and Siri just came on. Okay, let's restart.
Siri, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Nope, it only knows my voice. Okay,
I'll teach you.
Siri.
The machines will rise up.
yep. In When Harry Met Sally, Harry and Sally have late night phone conversations about which other romantic movie? Multiple choice?
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
Okay. A. Pride and Prejudice. B. Titanic. C. Casablanca.
Love. Casablanca.
Correct.
It certainly wasn't Titanic.
Because that came after. Didn't it?
It came after, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, some of these came from BuzzFeed, so don't blame me.
Fucking BuzzFeed.
Not sponsored.
Good.
I don't know. I want to be sponsored by BuzzFeed. Could make some money off of it.
All right, talking about Titanic. Number 8. How old is Rose when she boards the ship in the movie Titanic?
Love. 19.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Multiple choice.
15, 17, 20.
Love. 17.
Correct. The other one was 19, so I had to change it because you said 19.
Damn it. Hoisted by my own petard.
You stupid petard.
All right.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Moving on. What is one skill that Jack teaches Rose how to do while on the ship Titanic? What?
Zach has made a jerking off motion.
Oh, well, it's not that. I can
It's
assure
much
you.
further than that. Steam on the window.
Multiple choice.
Nick, do you agree?
What skill does
wait.
Rose
Love.
Rose teach?
Dancing.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
It's what skill does Rose teach Jack?
Jack teaches Rose.
Jack teaches Rose. Multiple choice.
That's a long movie.
A. Dance.
Son of a bitch.
All you have to do
B.
is wait.
B. Paint. Or C. Spit.
God damn it.
Love.
Yes.
Spit.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, it's a good skill.
You gotta stop giving me
That's a
these
good
answers.
skill.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so stuffy.
What are we tied now?
I don't know. She messed
No,
up.
you're one ahead. Yeah.
Nick is ahead. Stop making rash decisions, Zach.
Yeah.
That's all I know how to do.
All right. What is the name of the high school that Drew Barrymore's character goes undercover in during the movie Never Been Kissed?
That was going to be a movie I was going to watch.
Well, don't you feel foolish now?
I feel foolish because I watched To All the Boys, the collection.
I was like, and to all the boys, too.
Electric Boogaloo. Love. John Hughes High School?
Incorrect.
That's a good guess.
I think that's from another movie. Because it's not.
I think that's Easy A, isn't it? No,
I don't know.
He did Easy A, so that'd be pretty douchey if he did that.
They're just the same school.
Wait, John Hughes did Easy A?
Didn't he?
No, he was dead way before that.
Hold on.
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Research.
John Hughes died way before Easy. Easy A was like 2009, 2008.
Easy A. No, it wasn't.
It
Oh, wait,
was.
2000. I thought you said 2019, 2018.
Yeah. Emma Stone.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did not that. Maybe I'm just thinking because it was compared to John
Yeah,
Hughes.
I mean, there's definitely references to it. Sorry.
Never mind. Hey,
Multiple choice
choice, and you can't answer.
Okay, fine. I know how it goes now. You fucked up twice.
A. North Wake High School. B. South Glen High School.
Jesus.
C. East Bridge High School.
Motherfucker.
This is a very
this is
clear
bullshit.
answer. I don't know why this is taking you so
Fucking
long.
Nick gets over here with Kate Winslet spitting, and I gotta figure out which goddamn direction the high school's placed in.
Which direction?
Love the east one.
Incorrect. Nick.
Wait, he already answered.
Love, Northway.
Incorrect. Nobody gets a point. It's South Glen High
You
School.
gave him 2 answers.
It doesn't matter. I still didn't get it. So
Well,
get off your pedestal.
I'm saying that someone can say it first and get 2 points without getting a multiple choice, and the other one gets first dibs on the multiple choice.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
But now we're
Now it
more
does.
than
It's like
halfway.
like a false start.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen corruption in action, yes, I know how to play
You're the one
by
who
the
fucked up
rules.
twice before that even
You
happened.
fucked up twice.
All right, moving on. In Notting Hill,
Shit.
what is William's occupation?
Loves hills.
Loves to go Nottingham.
Okay.
Love.
No, are you sure?
No.
That's his answer.
Have I ever been sure
I mean,
about
we can
love?
go into the multiple choice. so you
Multiple
can still
choice.
have-
Multiple choice.
Okay. A. Grocery store clerk. B. Movie critic. C. Bookshop owner.
Love. Bookshop owner.
Correct.
Fuck. I was gonna go movie critic. So.
That's you
You won.
projecting.
Yeah. I am a Hugh Grant.
Why can't I see a movie about a movie critic
Wait,
falling in
it's
love?
Hugh Grant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was. I confused Hugh Grant and Colin Firth for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
They're both old British men.
I can't believe
all
it.
They don't look anything alike.
No, they don't. They don't. But their names are
They are
not
names.
similar at all.
like aren't
So.
similar at all. Anyway. Okay, number 12. How much money did Vivian agree to getting if she spent the week with Edward in Pretty Woman?
No.
A. $1,000. B. $3,000. C. $5,000.
Cheap whore.
Love. $5,000.
Incorrect.
Damn it. This seems like
So it's
really low value.
It's
for
only
this.
those three?
A week?
Oh, for a week?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good rate.
Ugh, you're speaking from experience.
I'm just saying.
That's a good
I'm just
rate. I
saying
mean,
per
wow.
day.
Per diem, rather?
Yeah, per diem. Sorry. I'm sorry. We're living in Latin land now. Speaking the foreign tongues. No. Love 1,000.
Incorrect. It was $3,000.
Wow. Value yourself more, Vivian. Jesus.
Do the box thing. Do the box thing.
Box?
Pretend to have the
Oh,
box.
okay.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
That was really you could only really appreciate that if you were actually here.
And appreciate is a strong word.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really appreciate it at all. All right.
Subscribe.
Number 13. Henry Roth in 50 First Dates realizes that Lucy was involved in a traumatic accident while doing what with her father? While going to do what with her father? Let me rephrase.
Love. She was going home to celebrate his birthday. They were in a car, and they got in a
Jeep.
car wreck.
I need you to be somewhat more specific than that.
No. Oh, love. They were going to go paint a mural.
No.
That's... Well, how am I supposed to be more specific
Because
than...
there's a big piece of it. You got the birthday part right.
Yeah.
But what was she doing for his birthday?
I guess just
Getting-
give it away.
A cake? Or pineapple?
Pineapple. Picking a pineapple for his birthday. Thank you.
No one gets a point. No
I
one
feel
gets a
like
point.
I was close
No,
enough to
she
that
was
shit.
leading you
You're gonna
on.
give
You were
half
leading
a
him on
point.
that.
Half a point.
Oh, that's a
He
tiny
got
point.
the birthday and the car.
I got
You led
pretty
him
much...
to the rest of it.
Hold on. The
I
fact-
was closer.
Hold it. The fact that the
You were
pineapple
not.
is
He's
the
going
important
to do
part.
a mural? That's
Yeah,
not the same.
that's part of it.
It's part of the movie. It's not why she got in an accident.
I mean, technically, did you describe what they hit with the car? That's part of the
It was
accident.
a deer or something. It
No,
came out in the road.
no.
All right, do you want me to not give him any points?
Wow, fuck you.
Well,
What the hell is this?
if you
fucking
win the
Pineapple
Oscars,
Republic
Screw
here.
you, Course.
Motherfucker. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll win this.
I'm still giving him half a point. So there we go. All right.
I'm steamed.
In The Notebook, where did Noah meet Allie for the first time? Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
A, the beach. B, a carnival. C, in town.
Love.
Ooh.
Zach was first.
Carnival.
Carnival's correct. Well, you have one question and then a bonus question.
Bonus.
But Zach is still in the lead with...
My half a point.
3.5
8.5.
points. No, 2.5.
8.5. 5, 6, 7, 8.5.
How
I
much?
think he was saying I was leading by 2.
Oh. Yes. You have 6, 7. So,
A point and a half.
yeah, a point and a half ahead. So, we'll make the next 2 questions worth 2 points each.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is to get me to lose?
Yes.
What is
this
happening
is how
here?
it goes on in Good Mythical Morning. Each round, the point values
I wish
grow.
we were as popular as Good Mythical Morning.
Maybe one day we will. Come on. Not with that attitude.
Well, not if you keep cheating me out of my wins.
Well, you already won the Oscar quiz. Or Oscar
Oh, this is
predictions.
what it all comes out
Yes,
to.
absolutely.
You're pissy because everybody in the chat was saying Zach was the best.
No, I'm pissed because I'm pissed because we would have tied at least if we had included costume design with my guess.
No, you would have. Wait. Yeah, we would have tied.
Yeah,
But,
I just don't want you to win.
well, you should have had more faith in Parasite. I don't know what to tell you.
I never expect them to sweep like Lord of the Rings or like Parasite this year.
Bong Joon-ho is now tied with Walt Disney for most Oscar wins in a night.
Good,
Just so you know.
good.
Anyway.
Cool. All right. Final question before the bonus question. So not technically the final question.
The
All
pre-final
right.
question.
The pre-final.
Penultimate question.
Ultimate, yeah. According to Rotten Tomatoes, what is the best romantic film based on score? I have 5 options for you.
Okay.
A, The Shape of Water, 2017. B, Singin' in the Rain, 1952. C, Gone with the Wind, 1939. D, Casablanca, 1942. Or E, It Happened One Night, 1934.
Love.
Zach.
Singing in the Rain.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Love.
Nick.
Casablanca.
Casablanca is correct.
Ooh.
I'll give Nick 2 points.
Huzzah.
So what, you're up by
Nick
half
is
a point?
now
Half a
a
point.
point ahead.
Okay, if I lose by half a point, that's bullshit.
If you win by half a point, that's bullshit.
You're right, because it should be a full fucking point.
No, it should have not. She led you to that answer.
You know, I don't think these 2 are competitive at all.
Look, this motherfucker will bring in a quiz in which I am legitimately like, I'm going to suck at this. And he's like, that's part of the fun.
It's perfect
Nick
because
just
I know
wants
the
to win.
answers.
Basically, just Nick needs a win
Yeah,
sometimes, you know?
I just need a win. All right, you're married. You have a wonderful life. I need a
Aw.
vacation.
I do have a wonderful life.
Oh, I said life.
I
but
know.
Ah.
I switched it.
She's not even here.
But she's going
All
to
right.
listen, and she's going to appreciate
she
that
won't.
comment.
She
She's
won't
not
listen.
going to listen. She
She's
doesn't
going to
care.
listen because I'm in it. You
Okay,
definitely
because
will
you're
listen.
in it.
Well, that says a lot about my marriage, I think.
Yeah. Well, you had a good run.
Willpower.
What's the last one?
The last one is a bonus question that I've created myself.
Oh,
The
boy.
question is,
I could be
you
wrong.
get 2 guesses each.
Okay.
The question is, what is my favorite romantic film?
Uh-oh.
Love. P.S. I love you.
No.
Oh, wait. Love. I'm going to use both of my guesses right now.
Okay.
Okay.
13 going on 30.
What is wrong with you? No, that is not the right answer.
Damn it.
Love. Wait, romantic movies?
Mhm.
Okay. And it's classified as such?
Sure. Yes.
Love. Love Actually?
No.
Love.
They should make a sequel to Love Actually called Love, Actually.
Agreed.
Well, no, because everybody in that we talked about this. Everybody in that movie's an asshole.
It's correct.
It's like the worst Christmas movie.
Just like Die Hard.
Stop.
Don't.
We're past it.
Yeah. We had a long talk.
After the
Fuck.
podcast. Oh, yes. Fuck. The
No,
romantic-
no.
Oh, he got it. It's just called fuck.
All right, shit or get off the pot. Jesus.
You need
Love
to make
Happy
a decision.
Gilmore. I don't know.
Happy Gilmore. That's what you choose.
That, you know what? I'll co-sign that. That's a good one.
That's a good romantic movie.
All right. Well, you'll both be really disappointed because trick question. I don't have a favorite romantic
that's
movie.
some bullshit.
Well, I'm sorry. We thought that you had a little bit of emotion in your bones. All right.
Well, I like them all equally. So
That's
I
it,
have
not
a
at all.
Such a
favorite.
cop-out answer. You're
But
not
I really-
allowed on
whenever-
any list
whenever-
making episode.
Whenever I think about what romantic movie is my favorite, I really have none that come to mind. So
Stardust.
I don't have any.
There you go.
No, don't.
I just forgot about that movie until you brought it up like an hour ago.
I was gonna say The Notebook, but I don't remember if you said you've seen it. Have you
I
seen The
do.
Notebook?
I do love The Notebook.
Okay. Well,
Well, that should have been your answer then.
Would
I
have been a
guess.
better guess.
Yeah, but it's not like
It's still
my
not the answer.
favorite.
great. I lost to a non-question.
No, you won, motherfucker.
Did I win?
Nick is the winner.
How'd I win?
Because
The half
you
a point.
No, because you got the Rotten Tomatoes question correct.
Oh yeah.
See,
That was a
5.
two.
Okay,
That was
I'm
6.
getting confused by that
I know.
because that's supposed to be
I'm
a 5.
sorry.
So you have 9. I have 8.5.
You lost by half a
Fuck you.
point.
This is bullshit.
Well, it's either a tie or a loss.
A tie.
No, I will not have it. I'm sorry.
We have to answer with what is your favorite romantic film?
Nick's favorite romantic film is I'm a Cheating Bastard.
It's a good film.
So salty.
It stars Bill Murray.
It like literally doesn't matter, and Zach is so
Well,
sad.
It actually does. It matters a lot, D. It matters a lot.
This is a game where the points don't matter.
No, it
You did
very
not
much
say that at the
matters.
beginning.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
did not
actually-
say it.
sorry.
It
You
very
laid
much-
out a whole scoring system.
Well,
Yeah,
Actually-
wasn't there a prize? What was
Yeah,
the prize?
the prize is this lovely Game of
No,
Thrones
no,
journal.
no.
That's
Zach's Game of Thrones journal.
That's
There
my,
you go. And
that's my
then
personal private property.
very cool. I'm gonna draw boobies in it.
Joke's on you. All pages are already filled with boobies anyway.
No,
That's very
perfect.
true. All I see are very well drawn tits. So
Why are you looking at the back?
the very best.
That's
Well,
right.
'cause
Everyone
all the
knows
best
the
stuff is
secret
in the
stuff
back.
is in the back.
Game of Thrones. It's all the best stuff is in the end.
Ugh.
So, Zach, thank you for coming, D. You can
No
Now get
problem.
out.
You can
Yeah.
leave.
Okay, I
Now
can
get
go.
the fuck
Good.
out.
Good. I did my job. I did the one thing that I was invited to do.
We don't have a lot of
That's it.
special guests, so obviously you can tell that we are a little bit out of practice. Zach,
Fuck you.
how would D?
I don't know.
Zach is doing a great job. I don't know about you.
No, I was moving on to that.
You were
Zach,
focused on winning.
I know.
Zach, how would people?
Where you bribed the judge, apparently.
How would people contact?
Lights, camera, nonsense at gmail.com.
Let's camera nonsense at gmail.com. Is that an email address where people can contact us and give us their questions, comments, or concerns?
They surely can duly.
Like how it sounds, what they thought of the special guest. Honestly,
Don't make any comments about the special guest part.
like make fun of her hair or something. I don't know.
You can't even
That you
see my
can't see.
hair.
Yeah, I mean, you could still make fun of her hair. I
Nick's hair is a very vibrant
very blue.
Yeah.
It was
He
not
did it
supposed to be
'cause
this
Just like
bright blue.
Sonic.
He was crying when he got out of Sonic, so he's like, I need to be closer to
I
Sonic.
need to be closer.
He actually has drawn a nose, a little button nose on top.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Now I'm picturing it, and it's, like, horrifying.
Like those Snapchat
Gotta go
filters.
Yeah,
You know, the little nose.
and the white gloves,
Mm-hmm.
so the Mickey Mouse gloves. It's very creepy. And the red shoes. I actually have them.
Wow.
I
All
actually have
right.
them. Lightscameranonsense at gmail.com. Make sure to email us there. You can also visit us at patreon.com/lightscameranonsense and donate as low as $1 if you feel like it. It would really appreciate. We put every dollar back into the show and then some. Well, shut up.
And Coke and donuts in the morning.
And that. And it helps us get to the movies so we can review them for you and help avoid the cost.
Even though I have, like, 6 Cinemark movie tickets just laying around.
Just laying around. Just those extra ones.
Yeah, we were actually going to use those for 1917, but then when we were buying our tickets, it was going to be a matinee, and I felt like, why would I
No.
waste this on $5 tickets?
I actually think it saves you from using it if it's lower than
cost of a regular
the cost of a
ticket.
regular ticket. So for like matinee and showtimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it helps you out there. But this has been Lights Camera Nonsense, keeping you updated despite our best efforts. Make sure to tune in every 2 weeks for all the latest news, reviews, and what, Zach?
Hello there.
How do you do's? Yeah,
Oh.
news, reviews, and how do you do's. Thank you so much for all of your help.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.
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 You were no help, D.